at Minnesota Slim here.
You love that name.
I like it. I think it's a good handle. Minnesota Slim. Back from Minnesota, covering the Sox.
Just as we were leaving Minnesota, so too are the Twins, going on a little trip. After fattening up against the Red Sox, the Twins are taking their slim 2-game AL West lead on the road. Tonight they open a 9-game trip in Milwaukee. Shane Mack crunched this 2-run home run over the left field wall in the second inning. Mack's 9th of the year put Minnesota up 3-0. The Twins had Scott Erickson back from an elbow injury. He wasn't around long enough to get the win, but here he strikes out Candy Maldonado, and they get Gary Sheffield hung up in the rundown, Chuck Knoblauch to Kent Herbeck, and Herbeck will throw to Greg Gagne, and finally Gagne will put the tag on Sheffield for the double play. Right now they are in the 9th inning. Minnesota leads Milwaukee 10-7. Now Scott Erickson and Chuck Knoblauch are just a couple of the reasons Minnesota's in first place. In part 2 tonight of Twin Tales and Sox Yarns, I met these two young men who are glad they went west.
Two young guns have helped the Twins win their share of shootouts halfway through the wild American League West season. Pitcher Scott Erickson has been shooting the thrill ever since he came to the majors just over a year ago. His 12 straight victories earlier this season set a new club record. Combined with 8 wins as a rookie last year, he'd won 20 before he'd even spent a full year in the show. He's become an overnight sensation, but he hasn't let all the attention throw him a curve.
Have you been a little overwhelmed by the sudden fame and popularity?
Not really. I try not to let it affect me. You know, you can only enjoy it while you're doing well. You know, once you lose a few games, nobody's going to talk to you anyway. So, you know, it's not going to help me out on the field, so I might as well ignore it.
The Twins couldn't ignore how Chuck Knoblauch played second base during the spring. He won the starting job and has been impressive with his glove and his bat. Oh yes, and playing for a winner has helped keep the pressure off this 23-year-old rookie.
We were losing, maybe, you know, reporters and media would try to find things that were wrong and maybe lead to me, but I don't feel that way at all, and I just hope I keep playing consistently.
Sure, high-priced free agents like Chili Davis, Mike Pagliarulo, and Jack Morris have made a difference, but the Twins know to keep winning, they'll have to keep turning out players from down on the farm, starting right here in Lee County.
What makes this facility in Fort Myers so valuable is that our foundation is going to be on how good a job we do developing players and getting them to the major leagues. And with the kind of year that Knoblauch's having and Erickson having, I think we're demonstrating that we're capable of doing that.
Erickson and Knoblauch have sure developed into stars in a hurry. Erickson would have been the American League starting pitcher in last week's All-Star game if he hadn't been injured, and Knoblauch is a front-runner for the Rookie of the Year award.
It's something that, you know, I have no control over. I have to go out and play the best I can, and if it works out, it's fine, you know, but only one guy can get the award, so I think you have to be pretty lucky to win it.
So far, they've been both lucky and good. This set of twins has made the Minnesota farm system a very proud parent indeed.
Tomorrow, what do the Red Sox think about possibly training in Fort Myers? Right tonight, Boston's losing 7-1 in the 8th in Chicago. The Tigers top the Rangers 8-7.